Welcome to my messy kitchen. So today is Wednesday, October 16th, and I'm gonna head down into my office and plan for tomorrow. That is the day on Thursday, October 17th. I'm gonna do it in the new 2025 planner, which I will explain then, but I'm excited to get in there and play in it. So come along with me as we plan tomorrow. Okay, so here we have the 2025 daily planner, as you can see. This is the July through December version, and this is the Blue Lagoon cover. Since we are wrapping up 2024, I wanted to show you this video in the new format, just in case people watch this video in the new year, which is pretty darn common on YouTube. Also for people looking for their planners for next year, this just helps visualize things. But I'm still gonna plan in here just like I would. I'm gonna plan out my day, and then I'll just move it over to my 2024 planner when I'm done. Okay, so let's get to where I would be. October. Okay, here's the daily layout. Isn't she pretty? Might be a really boring video because I don't do any decorating in my planner. So I literally have my planner, I have my pen, and I have my pencil. That is it when I do my planning. Okay, I love to plan in the morning. That's kind of my routine. I wake up, I have a little bit of quiet time, and then I do my planning for the day ahead. But I know Marie Forleo and Time Genius suggests that you plan your day midday or mid-afternoon the day before when you're still fresh, and so you have your whole priorities laid out for the next day. But I'm just in the habit and the routine of doing it right away in the morning, and I like that. So that's what I'm sticking with. Okay, so the first thing I always do is I reflect on the day before. Clearly, since this is 2025, I don't have anything in here. We're just gonna pretend that I do. And this isn't even the right, I know this is so silly, but I'm still gonna try to make it as, there. Still gonna try to make it as accurate as possible. All right, so for planning for Thursday, we are turning it over. And then I left this space here to reflect, but it's not labeled, so you don't have to. But this is where I do my little daily reflection. So how I do this is I try to do a little recap of the day, not something too broad, but not get into too many details because obviously this isn't a lot of space and I don't want to spend a lot of time reflecting, to be honest. So I just want to hit the highlights. Maybe sometimes I do some wins, sometimes I do some challenges, but I just try to keep it high level, something memorable. So here we go. Okay, so I wrote, first day of ME break with the kids. We had a fun play date with Bennett, his siblings, and Mom Mary. We spent the morning relaxing. So nice. Gymnastics in the evening. Wins. Number 1, quality time with kids. 2, worked 2 hours on Lumen Planner. That's done. So that I love reflecting on the day before because it kind of closes it out. It recognizes it, and then I can mentally shift to the day ahead. So looking at the day ahead, I always refer to my weekly spread. Clearly, obviously, that is not this. This is what it looks like for real life currently. So I refer back to this. I look at my day. And so we have big day ahead of us here. We have, I got to check the cats for my friends, for one of my neighbor friends. And then the kids are going with my mother-in-law, and I will get some work done. Referencing this, I go back here, and the first thing I do actually is write my intention for the day. So I just spend a calm minute here, and I think through, by the end of today, what will I want it to get done? How do I want to feel? What things are important to me? This particular day, since it's going to be kind of a little bit of a working day, but I also have it in my monthly view that I want a little bit of relaxing time. So I'm also going to try to take some time with that. I'm going to say my intention for today is I have not watched TV very much at all. There's a couple shows I wanted to watch. I don't do it at night. I barely get time during the weekend to do it. So that will be my big thing that I can just sit and try to enjoy. Okay, that's my intention for the day. Then up here, oh, you know what? This is new to me. This used to have the 3 up here, the check boxes. You will see 3 check boxes where I used to do my meals right there. Or that's where I currently do my meals, and I may still actually do that. Okay, I have the stencil that comes with the planners. Let's see, is there anywhere else I will want to put? No, I still think I might do this. So I might do, yeah, right there. That's perfect. There. Okay, now I'm going to write in Thursdays. Every Thursday for breakfast we have toast and eggs. You know what? I still have some chicken salad. I'm going to do chicken salad. And then for dinner, we're going to, oh, more chicken. All right. You know what? It's fine. Lunch is easy. Sesame chicken. It's going to double up for $1 on chicken. All right. So we got that done. So I do that there. You can do a sticker. You can do a quote. You can put your top 3 here still. Otherwise, you could easily just draw a thick line right here and have your top 3 go here. You could do gratitude. You could do some sort of tracker here if you want to do a water tracker. Lots of things you could do with this little space. I think it's kind of fun almost as a little decoration there. I thrive knowing what I'm going to eat ahead of time. It just takes the guessing work out of it for me. And I usually just keep going until I'm starving and I've had too much caffeine, which is not a great habit, I know, but that's how it is. Which means once I get to these things, I don't have to think about it. I've decided it already. It saves me that extra little brain power. Put that there. Next, I'm going to look at my schedule. This day is going to be kind of interesting because we are a little free floating here. So that is where my trusty pencil goes in. I usually plan, if I have anything is set, I will write it in pen. So a lot of times during the week when school actually is in session, we have drop off at 7:30, we have pick up at 2 o'clock, and then anything else I have in here. But this, we are kind of wide open. I'm guessing drop off probably at about 9, maybe 9:30. Drop off kids. I do have to go to the grocery store, so I might do grocery store, and then I'm gonna come home and work. And then I will relax. I'm guessing kids will be home around this time. I will make dinner, and then don't laugh. We are all usually in bed by 8. My husband and I wake up super early. The kids go to bed at the time. So that is a rough guess at today's schedule. Kids wake up and breakfast. I'm gonna do a little bit of work here too, and then work out. All right. So then we are going to fill in our schedule here. So again, this is where I refer back to the weekly view to see what my to-dos are. I like to split it up. I do any sort of business stuff up here, and then I do personal stuff down here. That's just kind of what works for me. I like having this split. Probably just going to I really need to edit videos. This is not a packing order day. And 1 hour on Lumen Planner. Okay, that will probably take up all the time I have here. And then for personal, I know we have to return library books, and I do have to take chicken. I used to work in a restaurant when I was in high school. That's actually where I met my husband, and we abbreviated chicken that way. So that's how I do it all the time. Okay, very super simple day, but if I want to try to take it easy, don't want to work too much, that is realistically what I can think of. So if there's anything else, I will add it on here. Normally I do much more than this, just various things like laundry, all that stuff. But for the intentional stuff I want to do, I put it down. This is it. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to do, we have a line right here. A lot of times I don't use this space. I just keep planning right over it. But I have a small list of things I got to pick up at the grocery store. So I'm just going to make this darker for a separation. And then make my grocery list. All right, that is it. That is how I plan my day. So again, a quick recap. I reflected on the day before. I set the intention for the day. I put down my meals. I did a rough sketch of what I think the day is going to look like, how all of this will work together possibly. Then I did my to-dos, broken up between business and personal, and then I made a list because I do have to run to the grocery store. We are set up for the day. Sometimes if I'm being planner extra, I'll number my tasks or try to time block them out a little more than this, but often I don't do this. Okay, with this done, check out my video on how to plan your day. It is an old one. It's a couple of versions ago of the daily planner, but it still walks through a little more extensively the mindset and how I do this. So I got to make an updated video of that, but the meat and potatoes of the message will remain the same. If you are new to Spread a Planner, you can try out the daily version for free. I'll also link that in the notes below. Okay, lastly, the 2025 daily planners are available now. So if you love this layout, you can grab one over at sproutedplanner.com. Okay, so now my question for you. What order do you usually plan your day? So you saw the way that I do my schedule. What order do you do your daily planning in? Thank you for spending your precious time watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.